This is one of the scariest things I've ever seen. One night, a family in a quiet town noticed something terrifying outside their home. Small handprints were burned into the ground. The next morning, the neighbors gathered around to see it for themselves. People whispered that in the middle of the night, they heard children's laughter coming from inside the house, followed by sudden silence. When they checked the security cameras, they saw this, a small figure, childlike, walking past the light and then vanishing into thin air. There was another house in another part of the city that was abandoned. Families who lived there long ago just disappeared. What made this house infamous were its mirrors. No matter who stood before them, no reflection appeared. Police officers, neighbors, even scientists came to test it, but they couldn't explain it. Some said the mirrors absorbed light. Others called it mass hysteria. But those who stayed inside overnight always came out disturbed, whispering about the same things. The whispers at 2 a.m. and the faint, chilling laughter. The house is still empty. The mirrors are still there, hanging like silent witnesses. And then there was the strangest case of all, the phone that rang from the past. Every night at midnight, a retired teacher named Mrs. Rowe received a call on her landline. The caller ID showed a number from 1973, and the name Ravi, her son, who died in a train accident that very year. Every night the phone rang again. Sometimes it was a young man's voice asking, "Amma, did you get my message?" Other times, only faint static and the sound of an old train in the distance. The phone companies could find no record of the number. The calls stopped only after one final night when the phone rang at 12:07 a.m. and a calm voice said, "Now we have a place."